Hello and welcome to the Emotional Gym, session 6. So this is the third bit I'm doing on the emotional grid, the feeling grid that I've been looking at. So initially we started off with just the normal grid. Then the last video which I did was on the default grid. You might want to have a little look at that. And this one is more on what I'm calling the flowing feeling grid. So kind of what happens when we really kind of connect with a certain emotion and allow that emotion to flow. So in this particular example, we're looking at sadness. So kind of what happens when sadness really kind of takes us over and kind of flows. So we could typically look at something like a bereavement or some loss. And how maybe when we lose someone or something, it can kind of consume us, and it can ask us ultimately, that feeling can ask us, sadness in this case, can ask us to just stay with it. Don't be too quick to move away. Allow ourselves to flow with it, to feel it, and then almost to experience the beauty of that feeling. It may not be and want to be quick to disperse, such as bereavement. So as you can see in this feeling grid, it's kind of flowed into and almost as consumed the other emotions because it needs more of our time and our experience. And I suppose the danger and the fear perhaps of this and allowing ourselves to really feel a feeling is that we feel almost like, will it get stuck? Will we lose control of that feeling? Over time, I suppose we need to trust and learn to trust our feelings when we're in tune, that over time sadness will flow back to its right place when we've really felt it. But it might just need time for us to go back into that kind of equilibrium of being able to connect with the different emotions at the right time. So what I'm kind of saying and suggesting in this particular example in sadness is just allow ourselves to feel with it, be with it, flow with it, allow the beauty of sadness to literally flow, maybe through tears or through some kind of movement. Now, if we were to look into some, maybe the other emotions and this same thing to happen, maybe let's take gladness. Can we allow ourselves to really be fully happy, to fully be in our happiness or our gladness or our excitedness? Are we allowing, or do we think, oh, I've only got to experience this for a short time? So we're kind of maybe having some restraints on feeling those emotions fully. Or maybe when we look at scared, when there is a threat, do we allow our body and our emotion to move and stay with that? Listen to the wisdom of the anxiety. And I would say if we don't go with that, maybe our threat sensor can get stuck on, which can cause other difficulties. Or if we experience the mad and allow that to take over at a certain time, allow our healthy anger to flow. Again, it's really important to be with our anger and allow that to flow, almost take over for a time. We need that energy, that direction, and that the boundaries to maybe move. So that would be really important, without the fear that we're going to get stuck in that particular emotion. Emotions need to flow. Emotions need to be felt. And as I've said many times before, when they are felt, then they can disperse. So quickly, just your emotional feeling toolbox, the EFT. The thing I would like you to kind of try and practice is allowing yourself to be with the feeling. Be confident to be with that feeling. Allow it to flow. And maybe on occasions, don't be quick to move away from it. Thank you for listening. My name's James Hawes. I'm a psychotherapist and I'm the author of The Secret Lives of Men. Try and follow me on YouTube if you can, and there'll be other videos coming up on there, maybe about different things. Certainly next one I'm thinking we're going to be exploring is more about the book which I've already mentioned. Thank you very much.